Key point 1. No plan, no gain. In life, it's very easy for you to get distracted and wander off course. Many people live to their prime, look around, and realize they are adrift in the open ocean and have never had a fulfilled life. According to Michael Hyatt and Daniel Harkavy, drifting mainly happens when you are unaware, overwhelmed, or distracted. Sometimes, you drift due to a lack of awareness of your surroundings or the consequences at stake. You might be focusing on the wrong things in life, leaving the things that matter to chance. You might be too busy with your career to cultivate meaningful relationships or take good care of yourself. Others waste their time perusing social media without focusing on things that add value to their lives. People who don't know where they are headed in life always find themselves stagnating in circles. Such people go from one pointless activity to another until they eventually conclude that life has no meaning. Fortunately, no matter how far away you've drifted in the sea of life, you can still create a life plan. A life plan is a hint at the future you imagine for yourself. Having a carefully crafted life plan is the key to getting yourself out of the sea of life and living a content and purpose-driven life. In the next few minutes, you will learn more about life planning, its benefits, and how to do it. Are you sitting comfortably? Good, because your world is about to be shaken. Key point 2. Plan your life as you live it. So, what exactly is a life plan? It is a brief, readable document outlining your intended legacy. It is a concise write-up that helps you create actionable steps that can get you from where you are at the moment to where you want to be. As per Michael Hyatt and Daniel Harkavy, your life plan isn't a one-time creation, but a dynamic document that is constantly evolving. Essentially, your life plan emerges from addressing 3 pivotal questions. What legacy do I wish to leave behind? What matters most? How can I get to where I want to be from here? Just as a GPS app is vital to a hiker, a life plan is essential to your journey. It acts as the necessary application to keep you aligned with the life you aspire to. Without it, you're likely to end up somewhere you never intended. In a dissatisfying marriage, a lackluster career, poor health, or perhaps all 3. With a solid life plan, you can maintain balance in every facet of your life and filter opportunities. Moreover, a life plan will assist you in shaping a brighter future by fostering habits that lead to high achievement. In addition, it will enable you to set reasonable goals and help you stay disciplined enough to make them a reality. In the next chapter, we will look at how to start creating your life plan. Key point 3. Imagine you are about to die. So, how do you want to be remembered? That is the first question to answer if you want an effective life plan. Think about your life legacy. It's akin to fast-forwarding the film of your life to see its ultimate conclusion. Often, the term legacy conjures images of the wealthy and renowned. Yet the reality is that we will leave a mark, crafting our legacy as we live. Your legacy is your beliefs, values, love, and service to others. Ready or not, you are sculpting your legacy. Your influence extends to everyone around you, shaping others' lives positively or negatively. As unsettling as it sounds, imagine the last words you'd love to hear at your funeral. The best way to do it is to create short stories about how you want the important people in your life to remember you. These stories are your legacy statements, and you can write them in 3 simple steps. Start by making a list of the relationships that are most important to you, who will be in attendance at your funeral. What impression do you want to leave on people you know and love? Add as much detail to your legacy statements as you can. They should be so detailed that they captivate both your mind and heart. Try to write everything as if your funeral is happening right now, and you're watching each person deliver the eulogy. With this mindset, you can devise ways to manifest the great attributes people are reminiscing about. All external expectations, all pride, all fear of embarrassment or failure. These things just fall away in the face of death, leaving only what is really important. Steve Jobs. Key point 4. What does it matter? Now it's time to answer the second question. What matters most? The majority of us have never considered it. Perhaps you've let other people decide what should be important. We all face a lot of pressure from friends and family regarding how we can best live our lives. External expectations about who you are and what you should do influence your life principles. You must do what's right for you to get out of this drift. So, decide where your priorities lie and determine the most important things. You won't make the mistake of prioritizing trivial things by arranging your life accounts in order of their importance. The primary goal of this life plan segment is to compile your personal life accounts. These life accounts encompass various aspects of your existence, from career and family to self-care, finances, and friendships. You can include as many accounts as you deem necessary. The next step is to assess your performance in each area. Your life accounts function similarly to bank accounts. Each one has its balance, with some increasing, some stable, and others diminishing. Examine your accounts to gauge how effectively you've managed them. For example, you might excel in your professional goals while neglecting your health, indulging in excessive fast food, lacking sufficient rest, or skipping regular exercise. Alternatively, you could be physically fit, but your marital relationship might languish. Understanding each account's status allows you to prioritize them from most to least critical. While all are significant enough to be included, they don't all carry the same weight. For instance, your career matters, but it likely doesn't surpass the importance of your family. Prioritizing each segment of your life will help you determine which aspects take precedence in challenging situations. Decide what you want. Decide what you are willing to exchange for it. Establish your priorities and go to work. H. L. Hunt. Key point 5. What is your plan? Once you have determined your priorities, it is time to create an action plan for each account. This is the point where you start to figure out how to get from where you are to where you want to be. Michael Hyatt and Daniel Harkavy suggest breaking each life account down into 5 sections. Your purpose. Here, you articulate your objective for each life account. For example, in your health account, you might note, "My goal is to achieve and maintain good health." In your friends account, the objective could be, "I aim to nurture and sustain relationships with those who offer love, challenge, and accountability." The future you imagine. This section is where you outline the optimum state of your life account. To do this, think of the future, consciously visualize positive possibilities, and write down what you see. Make planning aesthetic because otherwise, it is too serious and tiring. A quote that inspires you. Is there a quote you find inspiring because it resonates with who you want to become? It could be anything from a scripture verse to a proverb or a famous saying. Just think of anything you find compelling and write it down. Your life at the moment. Now it's time to be completely frank with yourself. What is your current reality about the future you have in mind? Your progress relies heavily on how honestly you can answer this question. Jot down your immediate thoughts without overthinking. A sincere assessment of your current circumstances will make your life plan highly effective by giving you a clear picture of what you need to do to move forward. Commitments you'd like to make. In this part, you pledge specific steps to transition from your present situation to your desired future. List these in bullet points. While not exactly goals, they resemble them and should be smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Your action plans will help you chart the course of your life and equip you with all you need to make the best decisions possible. Key point 6. On spreading yourself thin. Now that you've crafted your life plan, it's time to act. You can only benefit from your plans if you act on them. The best way to realize your action plans is to schedule them into your daily routine. In reality, with everyday obligations, finding substantial time to devote to your action plans can be challenging. Despite technological advancements, we haven't gained more time. In fact, many of us are increasingly busier. To effectively implement your life plan, it's crucial to carve out space in your schedule. It means consistently allocating time to pause, reflect, and take action. This approach lets you focus on what's important, not just what's urgent. You must learn and practice 3 essential skills. Prioritize events and tasks in your calendar. Schedule your priorities. Say no to more requests. Triaging your calendar involves sorting commitments based on the involvement they demand from you. That said, postpone or eliminate tasks that steal your time and energy from more important things. Assess your current appointments and evaluate their relevance to your life account priorities. If they contribute to your goals, keep them. Otherwise, feel empowered to cancel them. Don't spend your days living for other people's priorities. It's your life. Pursue what you find meaningful. Furthermore, you must become adept at declining requests more frequently to concentrate on what's crucial. Many struggle with saying no due to a reluctance to disappoint others. However, You cannot afford to affirm everything. Attempting to please everyone endangers your priorities. Remember, saying yes to one thing inherently means saying no to another. Did you know? A study by the British Psychological Society showed that the more committed we are to living a successful life, the easier it is to make necessary changes to bring our goals to fruition. Conclusion: many people look around and realize the life they've been living doesn't align with who they are. They find themselves drifting off in the sea of life with no bearing. Whether distracted or overwhelmed by our daily activities, there are severe consequences to drifting. In this state, our perspective becomes clouded, and life's challenges appear meaningless because we don't have a clear goal to navigate us. The only way out of the drift is to create a life plan. A life plan lets you recognize your current trajectory, visualize your desired destination, and strategize your journey. When you have a life plan, you will become aware of your circumstances at any time. Gaining a comprehensive understanding of your present situation in all aspects of life empowers you to determine your direction. You can then envisage an improved future, picturing the type of marriage, career, and physical, mental, or spiritual well-being you aspire to. Recognizing your current position and deciding your destination allows you to start progressing toward your objectives. Indeed, it requires effort. But with awareness of the existing gap, you can start integrating actions into your daily life that bridge this gap. A plan transforms each day into a chance to advance toward your goals. Try this. Delegate tasks that exhaust your energy and time, especially if someone else can do it better. It will save you time for more important things. Plan ahead to maintain a clear picture and not waste time keeping all commitments in your head. Always leave time for unexpected things. Life is unpredictable, so make sure you allocate some time for emergencies. Key point 2. Plan your life